Welcome. And today on the Brother Speak podcast, returning, it's been about 2 weeks, but I figured I need to get back in the game. Just Pearly Things is a terrible representative of the red pill and the black manosphere. Why? Because she don't know what the fuck she talking about. So let's get the intro in and let's get this shit started. Man, we gotta get it in. Now, welcome everybody properly to the Brother Speak podcast. This is Brother Speak. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, just had a new subscriber, Carolyn Rowe, and I've seen her before on different channels. Uh, so I've seen her before, and I guess I was on Conscious Morn yesterday. He was talking about dealing with RBR and how he's leaving the cult of RBR. And I guess when I was over there, he Conscious Morn is about building the community up, building people up, helping people who subscribe to him, help them build. So that's probably where she came from, saw me over there. So she subscribed to my channel and much appreciated. I hope she enjoyed the content. And all my subscribers, I hope you're enjoying the content. I'm sorry, there's been a pause in what I was doing. Overtime is killing me over here. You have to understand, you know, in the prison system, we're very short, like 7,000 short. So that means it's like other units are going to different units, which makes the unit that they're drawing from short. That's the same happening in my unit. The officers are going to different units, which is making us short. So we got to do overtime, which is good and bad. The good is I'm getting a good check in the middle of the month, but the bad is, working 12, 16 hours, and, that fucks with your sleep. And so, fucks with your sleep, can't sleep right. It's kind of hard to be thinking about different things to talk about, but I've been watching a lot of stuff. I see that, like I said, this Just Pearly Things is just causing a whole lot of drama, in particularly between uh, Donovan Sharp and Obsidian. They're up there comparing women, and I'm looking at both of these women. I'm like, hey, okay, I don't see who's better or worse. I mean, I've seen Obsidian's girl, I've seen Donovan Sharp's girl, and I'm like, I mean, to each his own. To each his own. They both baby mamas. They both look like life has hit them in the ass. Uh, you know, and the guys they pick, Donovan up here crying over Kevin Samuels and hating on because Judge Pearly is dealing with the black men of the black manosphere, who he was shunned by. So he's putting out all this dirt on Obsidian and Kevin Samuels, I guess, to try to dissuade her from going over there. I'm like, but that's not going to happen because she see where the money is. These suckers are easily going to pay her money, and it's their last lick. Because, like I said, the black man's been dead. It's been dead for a while. Probably you want to make the argument when Kevin started going mainstream and Started getting bitch slapped by Brittany Renner and Nicki Minaj, and then joining up with Future. Yeah, that was kind of like the death call of the. That was like the nail in the coffin for the Black Manosphere, and also, the whole FBI thing going after the main Manosphere. So that really, and people start running from the Manosphere like it was a plague. So it's like it's been dead, and the only reason why it's been up still because other people won't let it die. I've said this before on other platforms. I'm like, if y'all would just stop talking about these goofballs and actually focus on dealing with the community, because if you deal with the community, the Black Manosphere has nothing to talk about. That's what it is. If you would deal with the problems in the community, where the Black Manosphere is influencing youth, where they can't influence the youth if you're not there, if you're there to be a stronger influence. They're having problems with women. Why don't y'all be there so they can help them with these women issues? You're not helping. All you're doing is crying about them, and you're not doing anything to prevent the Black Manosphere from gaining a foothold on these young boys. Because listen, the reason why the Black Manosphere exists in the first place is because there's a lot of black boys who were rejected, disrespected by the community. So they've grown together to go after the community. Now, it was supposed to be about building black men up and actually gaining power, but then it got sideways because then they they're still obsessed with the black woman, and they let women come into space. Then it turned to a dating shit, and then it turned to we hate women shit and all. Then it just went south from there. So, but like I said, if you fix the problems in the community, that these boys are feeling unwanted, unneeded, they're getting abused. If you deal with that situation where these guys will have a place in the community, you're going to have less problems. But since most people don't want to do that, they want to work women, women, women. Well, all the women problems. What about the community? Well, you're not fixing one part of the community. The community is going to go to hell. So it is what it is. You worry about how these dudes are dating. Well, they're dating these white women. They making them well. If you're looking in their past, you can see that some of these black women they were dating treat them like garbage. Their mother treated them like garbage. You fix that problem, you're gonna have more men wanting to be with black women. Now you can't stop everything. It's just you can't stop everything. But if you do all that, you'll probably be better off. But that's not what we want to hear about. Y'all don't want to hear about that. You want to talk about just Pearly. So, just Pearly things. Terrible representative of Redpill and Black Manosphere. Why? Simple. Because she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Now, and I gotta give a shout out to Ty City, the Uncut Underground. Uh, Hit them up. Tend to get in. If you want unbiased, straight down the middle of everything, go over there. Tend to get in. Go over there. You're not gonna hear the same thing that you hear in the Black Manosphere. You're gonna hear some real stuff that really can help black men, and instead of being mad at women and all that kind of stuff, you're more or less gonna hear, hey, how you can improve yourself so you don't have to be dealing with this garbage. But anyway, so Ty was going over this, and I was listening to Just Pearly Thing be on Jesse Lee Peterson. Now, After listening to this interview, I've learned two things. One, Jessley Peterson is a coon. I mean, he is a legit coon. This is not like, when some people say, "Oh, he's a coon." I look at him like, okay, so what exactly did he do? What did he do? Oh, because he don't agree with everything y'all be talking on the pro-black side. He has criticism of black people. Yeah, nah, that's not cool to me. If they doing something that is detrimental to black people as a whole, then yeah, I can see a coon. Now, Jesse Lee Peterson, we need a white holiday and goofy shit like that. Okay, yeah, this dude's a coon. This is we need to support white people having more babies. Yeah, you're a coon. You are a coon, bro. There is no other way to say this. You're a coon. But I will give him credit though. I mean, when he's on point, is asking all these questions and leading people on, giving them enough rope to hang themselves. He was doing that today. I mean, in this interview that I was watching. So I am going to. We're gonna go over it. I'm just gonna point out some things. We're not gonna be. I'm trying not to be here too long. You know, hour, 2 hours, and I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to be there this long. So we're gonna just go over some different things and some notes that I wrote down. So let's see here. Wrong thing. Okay. My banner up. All right. So this is an interview that she did with Jesse Lee Pearson, and we'll look through it. We're gonna go. We're gonna start at 7 minute mark here. And
But yeah.
And so you're red pill now,
Yeah.
and red pill is what exactly?
It's basically like you see the world. Like, I've never actually seen the movie The Matrix, but it's an analogy from The Matrix.
Oh.
so already out the gate. I've never seen the movie, but I'm gonna explain to you what red pill is. But I've never seen the movie, so I can't give you my interpretation of it. I've never seen the movie, but I know what it is. this is the people they want to talk for the red pillars and the black men. This is who they want to talk. But she don't know about what the red pill is. She can't even explain it accurately enough. Great. Let's get there.
Okay.
Which is basically like you see the world for what it is instead of like what you thought it was, essentially. So like it's kind of like blue pill is, you think the pay gap exists, which
Right.
I mean it does, but not. I'm sure, yeah,
Right.
not for the reasons that like
right.
they say, right?
Absolutely.
And another thing is like women as well. Like a lot of times women will say they like nice guys, and like no, we don't.
Right.
So
they hate nice guys.
Yeah, they hate it. We hate them. Yeah. We'd rather
give me the example. Oh, I want to give me the example of a nice guy.
It's kind of like a guy without a backbone. That like I think of like Sierra, or like Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Oh, okay.
Like who did she really want, Russell or Future?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So have you always been?
Oh Lord, I always bring up. Can we let Sierra and Russell make it? I mean, Russell got enough problems. I mean, let's face it, Russell's playing horribly this season. I mean, Man, I haven't seen him play this bad ever. And all the times I've watched him in Seattle, I have never seen him play this bad. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's something in his personal life. Maybe he lost the confidence because he kept getting sacked too much in Seattle. I mean, they didn't get him no defense at all. Goofy shit. I don't know what's with these adult shit. I don't know what's going on with this shit. Yeah, but anyway, and they always bring that shit up, and we know where she got it from, the Black Manosphere. I'm like every fucking time. It's like Russell Wilson is the poster child for guys who married the wrong type of chick. I'm like, can y'all get off Russell's nuts? I mean, I know it's such an easy talking, and I'm gonna say this: Russell's a good dude. I'm gonna say this from yeah. Some of the stuff he said is cringy. Him getting naked with his wife and the kids, all them naked, cringeworthy. Him saying, "I'm scared of losing you." That's very, very cringeworthy. I'm gonna say that. Very cringeworthy. But all in all, I don't see the simpage that this Manosphere, and they love bringing that shit up. They love bringing up Russell. And I know when she got Black Manosphere. I know when she got it. It's like, God damn, get off Russell's nuts. He's married. You don't hear no drama. Yeah, Sierra's kind of doing some twerking at the goddamn gas station. Was okay, weirdo shit. All right, man, woman twerking at a fucking gas station, weird. But all in all, I don't see there's no reports of any drama between them, no domestic violence, no like she going out of her way to diss him. She's been complimentary of him. He's been complimentary of her. I don't see where the problem is. But man, because who she dated before, she's a baby mama. Bruh. Again, little difference. One, she wasn't like just dropping babies everywhere. She was in a relationship with Future. They were about to get married. She found out a little too late what time he was on. It was what it was. Yeah, she dated other dudes. Yeah, she was dating dudes within the industry. She's dating her class. She's dating people in her class. So in her class is the fucking people in the industry. What do you expect her to date? So she got with the high class dude. Russell was dating within his class because if you look at the money, if you look at them, they would work the same. They were in the same class, so it was perfect for them to get married. Why people crying, I don't know. But just looking at this chick using that as there's so many other examples. I mean, why don't you use Brady? You could use Brady and Gazelle. She disrespects him. You could use that. No, we're gonna use Russell because Black Manosphere, black man, we get it. All kinds of bullshit.
Redpill?
No.
And
well, sort of.
Sort of?
Yeah.
Meaning what?
I would say I grew up like more conservative, but the dating stuff I didn't really like think about as much. So I think I'm like, as a woman, on an innate level, we like kind of know these things, but you don't really like verbalize it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were sort of Redpill.
Yeah.
That point, all over to Redpill.
Well, I'll tell you why. It was Kevin Samuels was what kind of started to red pill me, because they were talking about high value men, right? And they're saying like all high value men cheat. And I was so confused because my dad's a high, because they listed out the things that they have to be. And it was like my dad was all of them except LinkedIn, because my dad doesn't have social media. But they said all high value men cheat and have mistresses. So I called my dad. I'm like, where are your hoes, Dad? They said you gotta have hoes. and so that's what.
You mean to tell me you went and called your dad because Kevin Samuels say all high value men cheat and they got hoes? Something wrong with this shit. You let someone you don't know from a can of paint online dictate to you that your dad must be cheating. What the? But this is who they want to speak for you. This is what they want to speak for the Black Manosphere, for the Red Pill. This is who they want to speak for you. Like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like, you know your dad longer than you know Kevin Samuels. Why would you believe this goofy shit? And again, that cheating in peace shit was stupid to begin with, because again, it doesn't give the woman the option. If you're going to be in a relationship, you're supposed to give the woman the option. If you're that guy, you should be up front and say, hey, yeah, I'm going to have these chicks. Many times, the women understand, and that's part of the agreement, or they make that agreement up front. They're not just, hey, we just, he ain't breaking it in the face. No, because if you're not doing that, if you're not giving an option, that means you don't give a fuck. And if you don't give a fuck, that means you're going to be reckless with your penis as a guy. You're going to be reckless. Giving an option means now you care. And so she had set her boundaries, or she just leave. Then, which is better for you anyway, so you don't want to have this kind of drama come up where you get caught up with a chick. Now she'll take you to court. Bad business to be cheating in peace. That shit was dumb. And it was just setting dudes up for failure. So already, she's listening to a guy who's setting guys up for failure in a marriage. You're setting guys up for failure. And then you wonder why people looking at Kevin like an idiot. Just stupid, man.
I started watching, but then then I just started watching the content. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. I even went to like a pickup artist boot camp where like they teach guys how to get laid. It was really interesting. Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so a high value man is a man with a lot of women?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But he has to have money and things like that too, right? Or...
Yeah, off the top of my head, it's like he has to make over $10,000 a month. He has to have a network of other high value men. Like other men have to accept him as part of the group. He has to be useful to the group. There's like 5 pillars, and I can't remember the other 2. Right. They're gonna roast me because I never.
So she's trying to quote Kevin Samuels. Can't remember what he said, but she's trying to quote him. Again, that's your representative. That's your representative. She came and dictate what a high value man is. But you want her to speak for you against other women. And she's going to speak against other men. This is who you want to speak for you. Black Manosphere. You red pillars, well, the black red pillars, because I don't see the white red pillars are bigging up her. This is who you want to talk for you. She can't even explain what a high value man is. She can't even remember what Kevin said about high value. Why are we having these girls talk for us again? Well, not me, because I ain't having to talk for shit. I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't want this chick talking for me. I don't give a shit. I don't want to talk for me. I don't know this broad. Broad at one side looked like she looked like average at best, and I'm being nice. A lot of people say I'm being nice when I say average at best. And then on one side, she looked like a dude. Just say, do the drag. Just say. Anyway.
I can list them off the top of my head. Oh, LinkedIn level visibility, and I forgot what the fifth one. But
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I noticed that millennials don't seem to care about the character of the person. Mm-hmm. They don't care about what's inside. They just seem to be shallow and care about what's on the outside. How much money you have, mm-hmm. where you live, who your friends are. Mm-hmm. Is that true? How did it become that way? It wasn't always that way.
Well, it was because before it was birth control. That's what I think started everything, was because that's when, if you look at the divorce rate and the rate of women on birth control, they're like the same. Yeah. And so what I think it was is basically the hose. What a birth.
So the hose started everything. Hose. So it was hose started everything. Not the fact that women will start working and making their own money. Not that a lot of these jobs, and particularly on the black side, I'm not talking about the white side so much, although it does affect them too. You have more women in higher paying jobs. The family is starting to break down. Not so much about the job, because a lot of the jobs for the men, particularly black men, were going away. They were going overseas. Not to mention the drugs, war on drugs. You know, the same story we always talk about on the black side. And where the men were becoming more dependent on the women. Yeah, that caused more of the. It was more than just birth control. Birth control was part of it, but it wasn't the totality of it. This chick don't even know her history. She don't know the history to explain it. And it was literally, she's like, yeah, well, Jesse is up here saying, like, yeah, it was birth control. What? Yeah, I think it was birth control. You think or you know? She's gonna be saying, I think a lot. Again, this is who the black Manosphere want to speak for you. This is what the black sector of the Redpill want to speak for them. This shit. Congratulations, a chick that don't know shit. Hooray.
Control give you hose.
Right.
And so before, like, women had to prioritize a guy that had good character and would stick around, right? But then when you give them birth control, it gives them the opportunity to sleep with, like, for shallow things, right? And the problem is that we're bailed out for every bad decision we make.
Yeah.
So it's like, if we sleep around, there's birth control. If birth control fails, there's abortion, child support, and divorce court, and even alimony. I'm like, you get money for just being married to him? Shut up, get a job. Yeah. And then on top of that, if we're bad with our money, like there's a lot of government bailout programs. Like in the UK, they give you free housing if you're a single mother. If you pay women, if you pay women I think men and women can be equally shitty. But women are paid to be bad, so of course we're going to be worse.
Yeah, that's amazing. They're starting to do that here too. Give them free houses, free health care, everything.
Yeah.
What do you mean started? They've been doing that. They've been doing that since the 60s. What do you mean getting free housing? What do you mean started? They've been doing that. Shoot, here's the thing, anybody can apply for free housing, men and women. It's going to be more likely women going to get it because women have children. And, the whole belief, take care of women. Men could work and You know the whole deal. The men can work. Fuck the men. We gotta take care of the women because women have the children. So that's why. But yes, housing. Anybody can apply for that. Just like you can apply for food stamps. Anybody can apply for that. You know, it's just who's more likely to get it. It just depends on where your money is and if you got children. If you got children, yeah, you're more likely going to get it. So that means the women are more likely going to get it. But again, she's just got basic Black Manosphere knowledge of everything. And you know, it's just like Jesse is just like feeding her stuff. He's just trying to see what she know. And it's just showing she don't know much. She don't really know much. This is who they want to speak for. Hilarious.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I'm 25 and I have no kids, and so like, why aren't I rewarded? Why do they get rewarded for making the bad decision?
I know.
And I have no children, so
good is
pay me to be.
Good is called bad, bad called evil.
Yeah.
Well, no, ain't you rich? Why you need anything? You rich. Your family got you well off. You in another country, you have a whole studio and everything. Why are you pressed because a chick who got kids is getting housing? It is what it is. The person who got money, who can buy a house right now, mad because the other chick who ain't got the money and got kids is getting housing. And again, that is only a small, in terms of money spent by the government, it's relatively a small number. If you look at how much aid they give to other countries to defense, I think somebody totaled it up. It's like for all these services that these women, that a lot of these guys, and she's complaining about, it only costs you out of your check. It's usually like $5. $5 can't even buy you a hamburger right now, unless you go to McDonald's, which is, you know, it's not real food. But hey, we don't care about real food no more. $5 don't even give you a gallon. In some places, won't even give you a gallon of gas. But the government is spending billions of dollars for other countries, but they could be spending it here, especially helping men. But they're okay with spending $50 million incarcerating Black men and keeping them homeless, where they could spend less money helping them out to be better fathers and everything. But that's but you know, but no, it's the single mothers that's causing the problem. If we just cut that, it'd be all right. And this chick don't still, again, you got money. Your parents set you up. You good. Why do you care? She don't care. She's just talking Black Manosphere talking points, Black Red Pill talking points, Red Pill talking points, if you want to put it. The same Red Pill talking points. These guys are talking, and she's not even doing that good of a job. Let's continue.
So do you just deal with women issues? Or do you talk to men as well?
No, I have both on my show. So I'll just bring in, so I always go back to the streets.
Yeah.
The streets be calling. So like they might get it for a little bit, but they'll just divorce them.
I mean, I start a family that they should not marry an educated woman who doesn't want to stay home and be a wife and a mother because she would not make for a good mother. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Why do you think men? Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Why would you not want to spend time with your children?
Right.
That's kind of a bad mom if you don't want to spend time with your kids.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, yeah.
They prefer to go out and pretend to be a man than to stay home with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a mess. Why do men marry women like that?
Well, they don't have options. Like, because 1 in 3 men are under 30 are either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year. So it's like there's a growing number of simps. There's a simp epidemic.
Yeah.
And it's because like they don't think they can do better. That's my opinion on it anyway.
But the option is they don't have to get married.
Yeah.
It's not like you gotta get married.
Yeah, but there's a saying in Redpill, which is like they always get married. Even the guys that say that they'll never get married, they always get married. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I think men are more romantic than women. Like, I think they just want a family and a wife.
Right. They do.
And so it's like, if they can't get the girls they want, they kind of just take what they can get. Yeah. Or women will die alone. But yeah, I know men will more like,
Yeah, they want a family.
Yeah, I'll take the used Honda Civic with a lot of miles. A lot of miles.
That's right. One is so red pill, and then the other one is blue pill?
Yeah.
Or black pill?
Well, there's a couple. Blue pill is like guys that aren't aware of these things. So like, for example, like someone that's blue pill might marry a single mother. Like that's kind of like something someone blue pill would do because they're told like that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, but there's guys who supposedly red pill. They married single mothers. 2 people that well, one's not married, the other one is. One that is red pill and married to a single mother is, you might know this guy, Donovan Sharp. He's red pill and married to a single mother. Now, Obsidian, not married, so I'll give him that. But he dated with not only a fat lady, but a fat lady who's a single mother of 3. So the people you associate with who are supposedly red pill messing with single mothers. Yeah. Make that make sense. So was they didn't have a choice, or did they not have a choice? Because you always got a choice. But they married a single mother. Well, one married a single mother, the other one's with a single mother. So again, did they have a choice, or they took what they can get? Yeah, you might, Pearly, you might want to ask Donovan, was that a choice, or you was taking what you could get? I'm just saying.
What mess?
Yeah, mess. Yeah. Where someone red pill would say, no, you're for recreational use only.
Right.
And black pill is usually guys that are black pill believe everything starts with looks. So they're very much like, if you're short, it may not be over, but it's close to over for you.
So just basically just shitting on black pill. Now, full disclosure, if I'm like really believing in the pills, I'm more black pill than red pill. And I will tell you why. I understand that a lot of people are shitty. Looks as if a lot of people go by desire than anything. And people will screw you over at any opportunity. So as a black pill, we understand that. Now that we understand that these people, this is not a world where it's fair and people are going to treat you kindly. People will screw you over at any opportunity. Now we understand it, and now we have to navigate that. Now there's 2 ways you can navigate it. You can navigate it, understand that, and be prepared for all the bullshit that's coming. You know, always keep an eye on people, watch people. Don't just trust people outright. They have to earn your trust and your respect. Or you can be the what they call nihilism, where it just everything's just so shit, just let it just burn. You know, there's two ways you can go with that. Now, there's more people who can explain a little bit better than I am, but that's kind of the gist of it. This shit can't really explain that. Again, this is what the black manosphere want to speak for them. She can't even explain black pill. She couldn't even explain red pill. She can't even explain blue pill. She can't explain none of it because she never seen the movie. Now, to be fair, the black pill was not part of the Matrix movie. That was something that was thought of after the fact. But still, if you're going to speak on stuff, you should have at least basic knowledge of it so you can explain it to someone. You're on a YouTube channel that a lot of people watch and a lot of people see you, and you can't even explain this stuff. Again, this is the person you want to speak for, Black Manosphere. This is these black men in the red pill sector. This is who you want to cheer for and want to talk against women. And Jesse's not even drilling her. I can about imagine when somebody who really got some sense start going in on her, really questioning her. This is like light work if she's failing.
Really?
Like if you're 5'2", 5'3", it's like
wow.
Good luck.
Who come up with all these things come about? Red pill, blue pill.
It's a good question.
Black pill.
I don't know who started black pill. There's MGTOW too, which is men going their own way. So
right.
they're
I'm
just like,
them.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, fuck these hoes, leave them in the streets. But my favorite, I'm a big fan of Rollo Tomasi. I don't think he would say that he started it. I think there was one or two before him.
Okay.
They say Patrice O'Neal, while he wasn't like a typical like red pillar, but a lot of the ideas like kind of were in his jokes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she don't know who came up with red pill. She don't know. She didn't watch the movie. She don't know who came up with it. Red pill, blue pill, black pill, none of this. She don't know nothing. So she can't explain the pills, but she could speak on it. She can't. Somebody, please. Again, why is she? Why are black manosphere guys backing this chick up? Why are the black men of the red pill are backing this chick up? What's going on here? Somebody explain this to me. She can't explain red pill. How's she a red pillar and she can't explain red pill? How can she explain blue pill if she's red pill? And how can she not explain this? How can she not explain black pill? Now, I can understand she can't explain black pill. She's not black pill. But at least you could explain the red pill and the blue pill because they're opposites of each other, right? Right? I'm just saying. But this is the person that's going to speak against these evil, modern women. She's going to speak and she's going to tell these women off. And she's going to tell them about our demands and our feelings and our emotions. She's going to tell them off. But she can't even explain the very thing she says she is. She can't explain how it even started. Who came up with the term? Why was it even brought up? Again, Jesse Lee Peterson is not asking hard questions. This is easy work. If you know what you're talking about, this should be coming out your head like this. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this guy did it. I don't know. Patrice O'Neal. Uh, when did he ever? Redpill came after he was alive. So again, why is this chick speaking for the Black Manosphere? Why are they rallying behind her? Somebody explain this to me. Come on, City, explain it. Donovan, explain this. Fresh and Fit, explain this to me. Look, I'm not the most eloquent person on YouTube, and I know I'm not the smartest person on YouTube, but I just had this thing called common sense, and common sense said, this chick don't know what she talking about. Maybe we shouldn't be getting behind her. Maybe we should back off of her and not be defending her and throwing other people out under the bus, like Donovan did to Kevin Samuels and Obsidian and the other black people, other black men like O'Shea and the Black Manosphere, trying to throw them under the bus for this chick who don't even know what she talking about. Yeah, let's throw everybody else on the bus for this chick. Hooray! And Obsidian, let's throw this black man that we don't know, because she said he did something to her. Let's throw him all under the bus. Let's go roast Hafez, throw him under the bus. And any black man that speaks against Pearly, let's throw them under the bus for a chick that don't know what she talking about. Yeah, that's very smart. Oh, like I said, that's why I said I feel sorry for LAR movement. I feel sorry for him because this is what they got to deal with. This is what they got to deal with. This white chick who one look maybe average at best, other look like a guy named Billy in a dress and a wig. But this is who they want to talk for. Hooray!
So women, this group go your own way, right?
Women or men?
Men.
Yeah.
Men going their own way.
Yes.
Their own way. Women need men to guide them, right? Mm-hmm. And so, is that a good idea to just because you failed at it a couple of times, should you get it right or walk away from women?
Men.
Yeah.
I understand why men are walking away from marriage.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, I wouldn't say that you should walk away from women altogether. Like, at least, I mean, recreational, what are you going to, okay, I just feel like,
When you say recreational, you mean like for sex?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of, I don't know. It's probably better than just being by yourself.
Oh, I see.
But I understand, like, why men are walking away from marriage because they get a bad deal. And that's like one thing when I first started watching Redpill content, I was like, I grew up in a 2-parent household and my parents are still married. So I never.
And let's not gloss over the fact that she couldn't even explain MGTOW. Now, MGTOW, men going your own way, it's more than about marriage. It's more than about women. It's just living on your own, not be so dependent on women and society as well. That's part of the whole thing about MGTOW. At least that's my understanding from reading, and when you read stuff like this that she's trying to explain to Jesse Lee Peterson, she could have just read this and it'd be like boom, boom, and she would know MGTOW is a little bit more than just we getting away from marriage. There's some MGTOWs who are married. There's some MGTOWs who deal with women. They're not just, only very few are doing the whole monk thing where they don't deal with women at all, and they don't engage in sexual activity with women any type of relationship with women. There's very few who do that. A lot of them are still dealing with women, but they deal with the women from a position of, I'm not dependent on you. I'm not going to worship you or nothing like that. It's just me, you're a woman, and if you don't follow what I'm doing, well, bye. You know, that's the mentality. Now, again, I'm explaining that, and I haven't read that shit, and I'm like, I think, what was that, 2-3 years ago? Again, this chick can't explain this shit. Cause why? Cause she never studied this shit. She don't know what she's talking about. But this is who they want to speak for. This is who they want to speak for men. Speak men issues. She don't even know what she's talking about. Man, you can't make this shit up. Anyway.
Understood like why men walk away from marriage until I realized it's like a contract that women are paid to leave.
Yeah.
And you can take half of his earnings, which doesn't even make sense. Like, why are you entitled to half of the money that he made?
Yeah.
And you don't even have kids. And so,
and the other talking point of the Manosphere about marriage. Now, look, I agree to the extent that, yeah, marriage is kind of a bad deal for men because more than likely women are going to be rewarded alimony, more likely are going to be rewarded child support and stuff like that, rewarded custody of the kids. Now, that's kind of changing because the court don't care where the money comes from. Shit, they don't care if it's from a cat, dog, person. Shit, they going where the money is. So it's kind of more even because now more women are having the money, and shoot, the men can go file for alimony, spousal support, and they gonna get it. Look at celebrities such as Mary J. Blige. Her manager / husband got $90,000. I think it was $90,000. He tried to get more big, but it was $90,000. Halle Berry, she had to pay child support. She had to pay this dude over $1 million and $16,000 in child support for a child that she has full custody of. She just got it lowered today, but she still had to pay it, even though she has most of the custody of the child. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's still a little more unfair for men, but at the same time, there's ways to prevent that. One of them is not having a woman who is solely dependent on your finances, aka what Kevin was trying to tell these dudes to be. You supposed to be the breadwinner. You supposed to be have the woman that's under you. She ain't making no money, nothing. She's under you. Well, if you do stupid shit like cheating peas, she finds out that you cheating and you didn't tell her anything. Yeah, now that's when you're gonna get your shit took. And if you got money, guess what? That court's gonna try to get nickel and dime you on our behalf. Good luck with that. Again, why is she speaking for the men? I don't know.
And on top of that, like the average age of first marriage in the UK is 31. Here it's like 28 for women. And so men value purity and youth, and they don't.
All the time, every time you listen to the woman, you suffer.
And I've heard testosterone levels are like lower than ever before.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
So I don't know if it's something with like the food or lifestyle or what exactly it is, but yeah, I would say that's part of it too. But
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So you were raised by both parents.
Yes.
And so you ended up you're now living in London.
Yes.
You went there to play ball.
Yes.
Volleyball, right?
Yes.
Are you still playing ball over there?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you are still playing?
Yes.
Once you're done, will you stay there or you just?
from the city. It's
okay.
Education system's a lot better, but it's similar. It reminds me of New York. I think those cities.
Or no, because of the churches are bad. I don't understand, what does the church have to do with the individual being a Christian or not? Like protected from those temptations.
Yeah, but you just think after 20, 30 years, you'd have some skill.
Right.
If you're like 50. That's why I feel weird, like saying I'm a Christian if you're not practicing. Because I feel like I think if you 200 years ago, were we more aligned with God in terms of morals or else? When they're like that guy that's like kind of like he's not nice and they like him and they're like, well, if he'd be a little nicer to me, like that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm skipping around a little bit because they were talking about religion and all that, and I tuned out because like I said, I was a Christian, was a Baptist, but I kind of fell out the church because there was a lot of bullshit going on, and I could care less about it. I could care less about her views on that. Anyway, let me see.
Do like them, and so
to cater to them.
I mean, women want that.
Do they want? That is so true. But what I don't understand,
men are afraid
to tell them the truth.
Yeah, like from a young age, you're told you should be treated like a queen from a guy.
Yeah.
Why do you deserve that? You're just a regular, you're like a 5. Company. It's kind of like the fat chicks, the whales, when they're like, oh, you can eat whatever you want. You look great, sis.
Right.
Nashi, don't get on the treadmill.
That's right.
Come on, Becky, get on the treadmill.
Why is it so hard for women to accept the truth about themselves?
Why?
Yeah.
I think no one tells us the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from a young age, you're told you should be treated like a queen from a guy.
Yeah.
Why do you deserve that? You're just a regular, you're like a 5.
That's amazing.
Yeah, if you're an 8, maybe. You're like a 5, 6. Like, why do you think you deserve princess treatment? And then and you're not a virgin? Okay, you want to be courted like one? Yeah, okay.
That is so true. But what I don't understand, men are afraid to tell them the truth, and women don't want to hear the truth. What do they want?
Women? They don't even know. We don't know. I mean, women want the top like 10% of men to like them, and so
to cater to them.
Yeah. So they want it's like when they say I like a nice guy, they're talking about that guy that's like kind of like he's not nice, and they like him, and they're like, well, if he'd be a little nicer to me, like that's what they're talking about. They're not talking about you, Brad. Like you work at McDonald's. Like she's not. You could be a little bit meaner.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What type of man do you date a lot?
Do I date a lot? Yeah, I mean I date.
You date.
Yeah.
And what do you look for when you're dating? What type of man you date?
I like guys that I can't date liberals. I can't do it.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I mean, I like guys that have leadership qualities, and I would say conservative and have similar like values, I would say.
You seem so confident. Are men intimidated around you?
No.
They're not afraid of you?
I don't think men are. I think that's just an excuse like women say when like men don't like them.
Right.
They're like, oh, they're intimidated by me. No, you're just, yeah. Just, yeah. No, an average guy can beat you up. I promise he's not intimidated by you.
But it seems as though the average guy is afraid to just be himself around a woman. Like he'll put on a front instead of just being himself. You know, he'll act one way around guys. He'll be himself, say what he wants, whatever. But when he with a woman, he put on, most of the time, not all, but like a nice personality in order to get the woman to like him.
Oh yeah, because they try to like, be what women want, but it's not what they want.
Right.
So yeah, I would say that happens.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of like on my show. It's funny because sometimes guys will say things to me and it'll be like more like feministy and they think that I'll like it because they don't know me, you know.
Right.
It's like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, stop it. I gotta go. Stop it.
You would tell them that? Or you just say it to yourself?
It depends. Where am I at? It depends how, like if I go on a date and it's the beginning of the date, I'll probably just ride this thing out. Like I'll probably just be quiet and never, yeah.
Right. On a date, speaking of dating.
Mm-hmm.
So she would be one of those chicks that she's not interested, but she's just gonna ride the date out and ain't that something modern women would do? So she's not gonna be the traditional woman and tell her, hey, bro, you don't have to say stuff like that to me. I'm like, she don't try to correct them or nothing like that. You would think that she's supposed to be the speaker of men. She's supposed to be worried about what men think. So wouldn't that be the time you're in a date and you see that this dude is being feminized and speaking feminist talking points? Wouldn't that be the time to really talk to the guy? You're in a one-on-one conversation and try to get him out of that mindset. Nah, I just gotta ride it out. Tell you, she don't care about the men like that. she don't care like that.
Should the man pay or the woman?
The man.
The man.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I just think like most girls won't respect you if you don't pay, if you're trying to split it. But honestly, like a lot of girls, you don't even have to take on dates. Ask your girlfriend.
Right. I know.
She likes you enough. She'll go on a walk. You don't even pay any money. So you don't have to spend any money.
You see that Jesse ain't buying none of this bullshit. Oh, that's so good. He ain't taking her seriously at all. He is not taking her seriously at all. But anyway, he's just entertaining. Yeah. But here's another thing. Okay. Okay, if you're talking about you want equal rights for men, why shouldn't the woman not pay? Now, I'm not saying she should. My motto is, if I invite you out on a date, yeah, I'm paying. Now, if you invite me out on a date, yeah, you need to be paying. I'm like, you getting me out of my house, my comfortable house? Yeah, you need to be paying. But if I invite you on a date, yeah, I'm taking care of everything. Now, she offers to pay. Great. I've been on dates. I pay for the meal. She paid for the dessert, or she'll pay the tip. I pay for the movie. She paid for the popcorn. Stuff like that. But to me, that's just me personally. Yeah, I'm paying for the day. But if you're supposed to be on this, you want equal rights and stuff for men, well, she should be paying. Fair is fair. At least that's what she. But no, she ain't no traditional woman. In the sense of, well, she is traditional in that sense. She ain't about fair for men and women. There's still some gender roles that she still want to follow. She still want to profit off of those gender roles. But anyway, let's go.
How about if the woman invite the man out to dinner, should she pay then?
She should offer. She should. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't really have strong opinions on it.
I know.
Yeah.
Where are you when it comes to politics? Are you more conservative in politics as well?
Yeah, I'm like really conservative.
Oh yeah.
Probably like too much. My dad says I take things too far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you more like your father or your mother when it comes to things like that?
Oh, Both, but they're both pretty conservative, but I'd say my dad's slightly more conservative, and I'm even more conservative than my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like my dad believes in child support. I'm like, cut it, none, Naski, nada. Yeah, you made your bed, lie in it, stop it.
That's right. Amazing.
Yeah.
So your father and mother being conservative had an influence on you as far as politics.
Yeah, because if I take a personality test, it says I'm super left, actually. Like the Jordan Peterson, like understand myself test or whatever.
Right.
It says like you have a 97% chance. And I look at him as an entertainer, and oh my God, he was so funny. He was so you call him the great. He would just explain it to me.
Right on.
So yeah.
Nice. Who do you think of the Great White Hope? What's
that?
Donald Trump.
You call him the Great White Hope? Why? He was hilarious. Oh my gosh, I miss him. I miss his tweets.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have I'm not like a diehard like Trump fan, but I thought he was a good president. I thought. And I look at him as an entertainer, and oh my God, he was so funny. He was so funny.
Do you agree with me? And you don't have to, of course, you know that, that he was the greatest president so far?
Oh gosh, one of them, I would say. I don't know enough about every single president to
yeah, I mean, you know, the ones
in my lifetime, I would say. In my lifetime, yes.
Like the fallen Messiah. You know who the fallen Messiah is, right?
No.
Barack Obama.
No, you call him the fallen Messiah.
And the reason for that, because when he first ran, the black was like, oh, he's sent by God. He's sent by God. And then when he disappointed them, all of a sudden he fell. You know, now he's the fallen Messiah.
I was pretty young when all that happened.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I think I was in 8th grade when he got elected, so I wasn't.
Really?
No one was calling him the Messiah at my school, but we were in, I was like 12.
Right.
So it wasn't.
And so did you vote for the Great White Hope?
I didn't vote the first time around because I wasn't that, I didn't really have a strong opinion either way.
Right.
Second time around I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Do you think he'll come back again?
He's getting kind of old.
When you're attacked online by the feminists and people like that?
I think it's funny. I think that of them is on the treadmill before y'all could have worked it out. But it's like...
That's right.
And I think that's wrong. I say you can leave her. You can leave her if she gets fat. I don't.
There you go. What do you think about abortion? Are you in support of abortion?
No, I don't believe in abortion.
At any point?
No, never.
Are you attacked for that belief?
Oh yeah. I had a sign in London where I said abortion is a cop-out, and people were not happy.
Wow, I love that. Abortion is a cop-out.
Because 40% of women that get abortions get 2 or more. So you guys are just, y'all are just.
Yeah, I can see you getting attacked for that shit. Abortion is a cop-out. I'm like, yeah. I can see you getting attacked for that. Look, again, don't know politics. And part of Redpill, you should be knowing, is about politics. She don't know much. So it's like, wow, this is who you want to talk for you. Okay. I'm going to skip through some more of this, because there's some other parts I wanted to get.
It's just fine. It's not a baby.
Mm-hmm. I don't really, I'm not, you're probably a little more sympathetic than me. I'm just like, of course it's a child. Like, what, you didn't Google it before you did it?
Yeah. Like this, people who love to push racism say he did it because of racism. Mm-hmm. I say that racism doesn't exist, and it never existed. Mm-hmm. It's just a made up word in order to deceive and control the people. Mm-hmm. It's either good or evil. or wrong. It's not about the color. It's about the spirit of the person or people. So I don't believe racism exists. There are people on the side of evil. There are those who are on the side of good. What do you guys say to that?
Yeah, you could spin it that way. I mean, I think like there's individual instances of racism. I don't think it's like by and large America's racist, but I mean, you can even argue that like racism, like there's racism against straight white men, you know, but and sexism. So
yeah.
But I don't really have like a strong opinion on it.
Do you think that if people was not of anger, they was not of hate, would they ever want to kill their neighbors, kill someone? If they were of love, except for protection, would they, or you know, self-defense?
People were of love.
Yeah, would they want to just kill somebody because of their color?
No.
And so that's the proof then. It's because of the hatred of the heart. What do you say to that?
Well, if they hate one group, wouldn't it be racist? Like if they're killing someone because they're black or because they're white, like wouldn't that be racist?
But in all honesty, people don't kill just because of your color.
Yeah, probably not.
You know, they have another reason for it. Like let's say that we all know that most black people hate white people today, and they're blaming whites for everything. They're attacking white people. They're raping them.
That's always their first response to me. It's like, you're white and privileged.
Yeah.
Whenever I say anything.
Yeah. And so if a black person is doing that and you get angry at them for doing that, it is that anger that will cause you to want to hurt them. So it's not just because of their color.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
You do?
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's either good or evil.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just another way of like saying the same thing, but yeah.
But when you say racism, it looked like it's happening just because of your color.
Yeah.
Not because of any other reason.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that's not true. It's just not true. As a matter
Now, you notice that she didn't have no opinion on it. And Jesse says something, and she just automatically agreed with it. Yeah. I think it's, again, no opinions of her own. Everything is either red pill talking points, manosphere talking points, black manosphere talking points, or she's just gonna agree with whatever they're saying. It's like she's trying to figure out what he gonna say, and then she's just gonna agree with it. Like this. Again, why is this chick why is she speaking for black men, particularly cheerleading for this chick? She don't have no opinions of her own. Don't know politics, don't know about your history, but you want her to speak for you. Good job, y'all. Good job. Good job, Black Manosphere. Oh Lord.
of fact, when I was growing up, you didn't even hear the word racism because
really?
it didn't.
Can't get ahead because she's a woman. It's just lazy.
Yeah,
you're just lazy. Get a job. I mean, there's violence against women hustlers. That's the other thing. It has to be like women are hit like a dude because you don't go up to Dwayne the Rock Johnson and punch him. If you go back, no one would feel bad for you. But these girls will punch a dude, and then if he hits back, everyone's mad. It's like she hit him first.
Plus, there are laws that says that men cannot defend himself from a woman.
There's laws?
Yeah, if a man should hit a woman, he's going to jail right away.
Stop it.
Even if the woman called the cop and said, "Oh."
Okay. I had to stop this here. And I again, she believing this bullshit. There is no law saying you cannot hit a woman if she's attacking you. There is no law that says this. What happens is because, she's a woman and we hit harder because we as men are stronger. We hit them harder. That's going to leave more bruises. They can get seriously hurt. But there is no law saying you cannot defend yourself against a woman. If a woman is attacking, that's basically saying that you cannot. If a woman come at you with a knife and stabbing you, you just gotta sit there. What kind of goofy shit is this? No, there is no law saying you cannot defend yourself against a woman. what happens is that because there is a little more favoritism towards women, yeah, if you hit her, yeah, you're going to jail. Unless you can prove that, yeah, it was self-defense. But there is no law that says you cannot defend yourself against a woman. There's nothing in the books that says this. Nothing. Nowhere. You can look at every law in all 50 states. There is no law that says you cannot defend yourself against a woman as she's attacking you. There is no law like that. What happens is the police officers and the judges applying the law. They tend to be a little biased towards women. Not all the time, because if you can go around, you have a video showing that this woman been attacking you, and you just sitting there, yeah, she going to jail. Hell, one of my cousins went to jail. She attacked her boyfriend at the time. This was like years ago. She went to jail. My mom like, yeah, you attacked him. What you? They sent me to jail. Well, yeah, you attacked him, didn't you? Yeah. Well, what you thought was gonna happen? And he ain't hit you back? Yeah, you're going to jail. What the fuck? What you thought was gonna happen? You were just not gonna go to jail? Well, again, there is no law against you defending yourself against a woman. What hell, we before the feminists got in the way, guess what happened with Ray Rice? He was cleared of domestic violence charges. Why? Because his wife, and there was video of his wife coming at him, and he punched her in the face, knocked her the fuck out. Now, he was cleared of all those charges. Now, and the NFL cleared him because there's video of her attacking him and he defended himself. It's just that he gave her the knockout blow and was dragging her off out the elevator, which that wasn't a good look. But yes, he was cleared of charges because you can't just attack anybody. That is against the law, and the person has the right to defend themselves. That's literally like if a woman came at you with a bat, what are you supposed to do? Just sit there and get hit with the bat? Oh fuck no! I'm not about to get hit with no bat. I'm about to knock her the fuck out. Now what men should be learning is how to do holds and stuff where you don't have to bruise this woman, but you stop her from trying to attack you. But the best thing you should be doing is if you got a woman who wants to hit, you need to be getting the fuck away from this bro. It's so he had said something earlier. I skipped it. No, I'm not. No. Unless you're in a situation where you can't get away, no, you should not be hitting this shit. Get the fuck away from him. Call the cops. Let her tell the shit in your house. Hey, you can sue her later. But please call the cops. Call the cops. Yes, you can arrest her for domestic abuse. Yes, if you shown that you're not hitting her and she hitting you, yes, she will go to jail. Put like Ty and Ramil says, put them people in her life. Put the cops in their life. Don't be afraid of using the court system because she's gonna use it against you. You might as well use it against her. But no, there is no law saying you cannot defend yourself. You cannot hit a woman that hits you. No, there is no law that says that. Once you start hitting somebody, you are a combatant. It's the court of public opinion. Yeah, you can't hit a woman. Man, shut the fuck up. And there's a lot of dudes who are like, oh, you a punk for hitting a woman. Man, you shut the fuck up. Well, I'll just be a punk. Because if a woman hits me, and I'm talking about not no slap or But trying to swing at me with punches, nah, no, we boxing today. Shit, fuck that. If I can't get away, yeah, you're gonna have to get the knockout blows. Fuck it, I go to jail. but it won't even get that with me because so she started hitting, I'm out the door. You know, that's just. But again, no, there is no law against that. It's just public opinion, and then you got judges and cops depending on what cop and judge you have. Yeah, that's why it seems like there's no laws, but there are laws that say that you can hit somebody who hits you. It doesn't matter male or female. So that was silly, and she over here should know that. But again, she don't know shit. She's following Black Manosphere, Redpill talking points, which they don't know nothing either. It's just goofy idiots that don't know shit. They just spew out shit that they have heard and they have seen, but not actually studied. So they just say goofy shit. And she let this dude come out here and say this goofy shit, and she didn't challenge it or nothing. I mean, again, this is who they wanted to speak for. Speak for them anyway.
My husband or my boyfriend just beat me, right? Or he hit me. And she made it up. It wasn't even true. So the cops go out to the house and the lady said, oh, it really didn't happen. I changed my mind, it didn't happen. They arrest the guy anyway.
Well, there's like patterns. Doing the show for so long, there's like patterns I see with girls, and there's like the abuse pattern. And it's like, these girls will scream abuse, but then when I ask questions, I'll be like, what? I'll be like, did you press charges? No. Okay, why? If someone punches me in the face, I'm pressing charges. That doesn't really make sense. like, so what happened? And they'll kind of like leave out the part where they hit him first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, if you guys are hitting each other, that's not abuse. That's just a toxic relationship. Y'all were hitting each other. Stop it. Stop it. I will not.
I was surprised to learn that men allow women to beat on them or hit them like that because I wasn't raised that way either. If a woman hit me like, she going down. She going down. I would never.
Yeah, you see that nervous laugh? She like, Jesse Cuckoo. Jesse. She going down. Like, fellas, I'm just gonna tell you right now, don't follow Jesse's advice. Unless she coming at you with a weapon or something, do not try to go fight one-on-one with a woman. Only do that if you have no choice in the matter. But if you can get away, call the cops, call the cops, put the people in their life. Don't be afraid of cops. But don't do like Jesse. She going down. No, you cannot brutalize. Another thing, do not. I mean, if you gotta hit a woman, use the least amount of force as possible. Preferably, don't use your hands. If you can use holds, grabs, stuff like that, do stuff like that. But do not be. Your fist should be your last resort. Okay. But yeah, don't follow Jesse's advice. He cuckoo. All right.
Tolerate that. You know, I mean, men and women shouldn't be fighting it, period. But it can't be one-sided like that. Because when you allow that to happen, you just bring out the worst in the person. Because if they know they can hit on you or whatever, and you're not going to defend yourself, they get worse.
Yeah, and the girls will make excuses too. They'll be like, oh, it was just a toxic relationship. Like, you don't know what you would do in that situation. And I'm just like, No. I've been in relationships where things happened where I could have acted crazy, but now you are just insane. Stop it. Do not put all of girls in that because you're insane. I will not do that.
That's amazing.
I will not do that. You are either crazy or you're not crazy. You didn't act crazy. That's the other thing. They say I acted crazy. No, you're just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
You are very rare. Did you know that?
Well, it's because I've been doing this show for so long. It's 4 times a week. So I deal with people.
Right on.
That's amazing. I will not get punched. I swear to God. Anyone punched me, I'm going to the cops. I'm a tattletale. I'm a snitch.
That's
Stop
right.
it.
That's what I tell the men. If a woman hit you, call the cop.
And
I don't
record.
care if it's your wife, you have 10 kids.
Yeah.
If she hit you, call the cop, have her arrested, and let her stay there. Don't go the next hour or so and get her out. Let her stay there.
And record it.
And record, that's right.
Because a lot of times they'll come and the girl will just say, he hit me.
Yeah.
So pull out your phone, record.
So that's right. So relationships between men and women in England, is it the same as it is over here?
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah, it's slightly, I kind of look at how modern a country is. I look at their average age of first marriage. So it's interesting because there's some countries you'd be surprised. In Ireland, it's 35 and 34. So the higher they are, I think they're the more modern. But the UK is 31 and like 30, or 31 and 32. The US is 27 and 28.
Amazing.
So I'd say it's a little bit more modern.
Really?
But not much. It's kind of the mindset's the same. It's not. That's why I say I forget I'm in the UK sometimes.
So do you hope to get married one day and have a family?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I want a lot of kids.
You want a lot?
Yeah.
You know, we need white babies.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you know I started White History Month?
No. What do you go through like all the white countries?
Well,
yeah, like I'm.
See, this is when, like I said, I can see this here is why I can say this dude is a coon. What the fuck? Why would you do White History Month? If that ain't like I've given up on my blackness and I don't give a fuck about my blackness, this is it right here. I started White History Month. Like white people need a White History Month. Their white histories all over the place. Why do they need a White History Month? You could go read a book right now and find out white history. Black history, we need a Black History Month. Even though we should be knowing our history all day, but we do need a month because that's the only time black people will go investigate their own history. So I can understand that. Our history is not all around all the time. So yes, we do need a Black History Month. You don't need a White History Month. For what? Their history's all around. Jeez. Like I said, this dude's crazy as a fox. He's a fucking coon. Fucking coon.
Irish and German, do we get like a day?
Time.
Oh, okay.
Reflect on the country. It's like, there's a report out that in not too far away from here, white people would be the
I feel like it's more like the culture.
Western country, to be honest.
Yeah.
People of color are taking over. It's becoming like a hellhole. Have you noticed that?
No,
you haven't?
I haven't noticed that.
How can you? Why haven't you noticed it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I haven't. I don't really have I haven't thought about it too much.
Oh, you don't pay attention to that things like that much.
No, not really.
But have you noticed that white people are the most hated people on this side of heaven now? They're blamed for everything.
Yeah, by a certain loud minority, I would say. I don't think most people think about this stuff too much.
Oh, they don't.
But I think like there's like a loud minority that just like hates white people. And
yeah.
I don't really understand why.
Me neither.
But you know,
they're jealous.
Possibly, yeah.
So how do you see the world today?
How do I see the world today?
Yeah.
don't know. I think that birth control caused everything that's going amok now. I think about it too much, but it was good. It was fun.
It was good?
Yeah, it was good.
What is a man? A
man is a biological a guy with a dick. I don't know.
You said a guy with what?
With a dick.
A what?
Again, this is who you want to speak for black men. She don't even know what a man is. Nothing. This is who you want to speak for you. But this is what you want to speak for you. Black Manosphere. Not Kevin. Obsidian, Donovan, Edward Anderson. This is what you want to speak for you. This is who you want to speak for you. Are you insane? She don't even know what a man is. But she's supposed to speak for men. Ain't this some shit?
With the dick. Like, I don't know.
You don't know what a man is?
No, I mean, like, it's just a guy that has guy parts. I don't know.
And what is a woman?
A girl with girl parts.
That's amazing.
Okay. So, you're a woman. How do you not know what a woman is? Again, why is she speaking for men again? Why is she speaking to women? She don't even know what a woman is. How are you going to speak to a woman how a woman should be acting? You don't even know what a woman is. What is wrong with this chick? Somebody in the Manosphere, come get your girl. Come get her. You need to go talk to her. You need to talk to her today. Like, right now. Hey, hey, you want to speak for us, man? Maybe no. Maybe you should not. Okay? Maybe you just don't do that. Okay? Okay. No. Okay. Okay? Maybe don't speak for us. Okay? Just don't speak for us. Okay? Don't know what a man is. Don't know what a woman is. I don't know. I don't know what a man is. I don't know what a woman is.
It shouldn't be. It should be pretty, like, it shouldn't be amazing. It should just be common sense, you know?
Oh, let me ask you this, and then I got to put you on the hot seat.
Oh, God. Okay.
The black woman that Joe Biden appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court, and he chose that woman picture because she was black and female, no qualification at all. And so going through the confirmation hearing, she was asked, what is a woman? And she didn't know.
Oh, God.
What a woman was. What do you think about that?
She should be fired immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going to interpret the Constitution, but you don't know what a man and a woman is? And I think it's racist. I think black people should be offended by that. Anyone that hires you because you're black, like that is...
Wait a second. But you don't even know what a man and woman is. Now, I get it. She is the Supreme Court. But you're supposed to be talking for men. But you don't even know what a man is. Now, I can understand she's supposed to be interpreting the law. So she don't know what a woman is. That seems stupid. If what he's saying is true. I don't know. I didn't see that part. But how Pearly gonna say it? She don't even know what a woman is. So it's like, chick, calm down. You don't know what a woman is. And you're a woman. You're 25-year-old. You should have some idea what a woman is. Because let me think. Why should she know what a woman is? Because she's a woman. Brain dead. Jesus. Again, she's supposed to be speaking to women. She's supposed to be speaking to women and telling them how men are being treated that she don't know nothing about. But she's going to tell women how to act that she don't know nothing about. Wow. Oh man, social media, I tell you.
That is so offensive.
I totally agree.
Like,
that live here because they've been spoiled by the government, especially the Democrats. You to answer these questions as quickly as possible.
Oh no, okay.
The hot seat.
Do we need more white babies?
Yes.
Is it ever okay to call a woman fat?
Yes.
Oh, I knew that one. Did you take the jab?
Yes, sadly.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I didn't want to quarantine for 2 weeks when I went to the UK. I regret it, but yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why do you regret it?
I've been on health Twitter recently, and I've seen a lot of people dying from it, and I'm like, oh, I hope I don't. But I can't undo it now. We're right here. So.
True or false? Abortion is worse than slavery.
Yes.
Did you know that I started August as Men's History Month?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. This is our 5th year of Men's History Month as well. Because men are so hated, we try to get them back to order.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Should a doctor be allowed to perform assisted suicide?
Only if they're really old, maybe. If or sick. Only in extreme cases, but no, I have to think about it. No, I changed my answer. No.
Yeah. Have you ever told another person how the cow ate the cabbage?
How to what?
The cow ate the cabbage?
No.
Who would you rather see as president? Kanye West, Big Mama Michelle Obama, AOC, the Great White Hope, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, or Hunter Biden?
Trump.
Trump. Does the bear shit in the woods?
Does what?
The bear shit in the woods.
Yes.
Does a chicken have lips?
No.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Jesse Pearson is a trip, I tell you that. But it just exposed this chick don't really know what she's talking about. She really don't know nothing. But this is supposed to be the person supposed to be speaking for black men against women, particularly black women. She don't know what a woman is. She don't know what a man is. She don't understand red pill. She don't understand any of the pills. She don't understand the true message of Kevin Samuels. She don't know nothing. All is she doing is repeating talking points that she has heard. And she's not even doing it that well. She can't do it to a way. It's one thing if you listen to what somebody said and then read up on it and interpret it your own way. It's another thing you repeating it and you can't remember the shit that he said. Again, why is people bigging up this chick? But this is social media. This is what it is. So it's sad. And Jesse is a coon. I'm putting it out there. He is a big coon. I mean, dude, coon, sellout, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he's all that in a bag of chips. But the thing is, he wasn't even going hard on her. It's going easy, just asking questions, and she can't answer shit. Just weird, man. Just weird how this chick is getting big up and she don't know nothing. I can imagine. I did see last night. Shouts out to Ty City. She was questioning I think it was a Latin woman, and That black woman ain't listening to her. A beautiful woman. They ain't listening to this chick. She's gonna have run into the same problem Fresh and Fit has, Donovan has, other guys, these so-called online pimps have. When you questioning, and what Kevin went through with Brittany Renner and Nicki Minaj, when you got a woman who's got power, who got the beauty, the power, social power, and all that, you can't talk this red pill stuff. They ain't trying to hear that shit. And the guy who gets women, they ain't about to hear this shit either. This shit don't work. She gonna run the same. She been running to the same problem that Fresh and Fit did, where they tried to bring this red pill to the masses. It don't work. It don't stand up. This is stuff that you're supposed to keep internal. This is not stuff you need to put out in the public, because a lot of the public ain't red pill. A lot of the public really is blue pill, if you want to put it that way, or at the very black pill. They understand what this world is, and they just move accordingly. You know, it is what it is, and you're gonna have somebody try to speak for you. She need to know what she's talking about. So, what's the lesson here for black men in particular? I don't give a fuck about white men. That's it. They got their own shit going on. One, if you're gonna have a woman speak for you, she should be speaking. She should know what you know, at least as good as you, maybe even a little bit better, so she can speak when she needs to speak for you. She can speak eloquently enough so she don't look like a complete and total idiot and look like she just regurgitating shit. That's the thing that's happened with Jessica X. That's why I didn't take her any seriously. She just regurgitating what the guys were saying. Same with Medley King. Regurgitating the same shit that the men are saying and fumbling at that. How you fumble red pill, blue pill, that stuff you can go look. There's many videos on red pill, blue pill, black pill, MGTOW, all that stuff you can go look up. You can go read. She don't want to do the research. She's just going by what she said and what somebody said, and now but when real questions come through, she can't really explain nothing because she don't know nothing. She don't even know what it is to be a woman. She don't even know what a woman is, and she a woman. Okay, I can get. You know what? I'll give her a pass on the man part, even though she's supposed to be speaking for men. Okay, I'll give her a little pass. She ain't a man, but you're a woman. You're a 25-year-old woman. And you don't even know what a woman is? But you wanted to clown the Supreme Court judge lady, I forgot her name, Miss Brown. You want to critique her, but you don't even know. But you're supposed to be speaking for men against women. And you're trying to teach women how to respond to these type of men, but you don't even know what a woman is. Why would they listen to you? So, black men, if you're going to have women speak for you, whatever organization that you're going to build, she need to know what the fuck she's talking about. So that these are basic questions. She can answer them just off the dome. It don't sound like she just regurgitating what you're saying. She actually knows what she's saying and can interpret it her own way. If you're going to do that, I suggest not. Speak for yourself. You are a man. Speak for your own self. She's supposed to be a representative of the woman that you're with, who's supposed to be speaking. She's supposed to be a representative of you. This woman don't sound like a representative of the Manosphere, Redpill. She sounds like a chick who's just using them to make a profit. Now, I ain't mad at that, but I'm just like, dude, why are you big on this chick? She's using you. And she's not even doing a good job of it. And it just makes the black Manosphere look like even more idiots. And now you got Donovan and Obsidian going at each other for what? A white chick? Who? Me Too, the black man. And you listen to the story, and it was a bunch of bullshit. But this is what you want to speak for you. This is the girl you want to speak for men. And it took the fucking coon to ask these, and these weren't even hard questions, just to question her, and you find out she don't know what she knows. Sad. But what do you expect? What do you expect from these guys in the Manosphere? They just losers. It's getting to the point where you have to call it what it is, losers. And that's why I'm like, I will say it again, I feel sorry for LAR movement. He should have a better black Manosphere than this. You know, that's what it is. But anyway, thank y'all for listening. I know this looked longer than I wanted to, but you know, I apologize for that. But this was just good stuff. And again, it's like, if you're gonna have women speak for you, at least let them conference them, get them to know what they know, and have their interpretation of it, and should be in line with what you say. If not, she's gonna get embarrassed, and in turn makes you look bad for actually having her around. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna play more God of War, trying to finish up God of War so I can start on God of War Ragnarok that I got. And I also got to finish up Bayonetta and play Bayonetta 2 so I can start playing Bayonetta 3. I got both of these games I need to start playing. So I ain't got time to be coming on here with this shit. But I needed to put this as a lesson for our brothers. Listen, you can't have women speaking for you. But if you're going to do it, you got to have women that know what they're talking about. If they're not, they're going to make you look bad. And you got to worry about your image, your legacy. Your legacy is the most important thing. And if you got people who can't, if you have people who want to speak for you, and they can't even get out your ideas, why you feel the way you feel and all that, what is the point of her being here? What's the point of her? Why are you around this chick if she can't even speak for you? What's the point? Anyway, thank you very much for listening. And remember, black men, be powerful or be powerless. The choice is yours. Y'all have a good one. Peace.